My name is Norene Leddy. I am an artist and I'm also a professor at Parsons. I had a Fulbright fellowship to go to Cyprus and do some work about Aphrodite, and one of the things that really was interesting to me was that Aphrodite was the patron goddess of prostitutes and sex workers in antiquity. Prostitutes kind of did this early shoe hack where they would actually, think about antiquity, right? People wearing these leather sandals. So sex workers would actually put tacks in the bottom of their shoes that would spell out "follow me." So they would leave footprints in the earth, right? That would sort of indicate that they were sex workers. So I decided that I wanted to make shoes for contemporary sex workers, and so I started doing a lot of research. I interviewed sex workers. I tried to figure out what that meant, right, to be a sex worker today versus a sex worker in antiquity. So the shoes that we came up with had alarms in them, right, because they needed protection, and a lot of the women I spoke with didn't want like guns or knives or anything that could be used against them. They just wanted something that would make a loud noise. They also had GPS in them, so that, right, theoretically somebody could find them if they got lost. They also had hidden compartments where people could put keys and a small amount of money, because sex workers get their purses stolen a lot. Because again, like, there's not necessarily a lot of concern with what happens to them. So there was all this kind of really cool functionality that was based on my sort of interviews with sex workers, and the idea was to sort of make these shoes that used all this technology, right, but way kind of earlier, right, to sort of talk about who gets technology and when and why, and to actually make technology for people that don't normally get any consideration in that regard. So almost everything I do ends up online, so you can get to most things from my website, which is nobetty.net.
I think once you could.
So it's nobetty.net. Here's a list of here's my past projects, art projects, right? There's some video archives, and then here's some curatorial projects that I'm working on, including the sex ed project that we talked about.
Es que te comiste el cuento del príncipe azul, y el príncipe azul solo pasa en las películas de Walt Disney y solo a las princesas de Walt Disney. El príncipe azul es un invento cruel. Te dije que era así. Él las ve como un trofeo y él quiere una colección de trofeos. Se siente como un cazador cazando. Hay que tener cuidado con esos latinos que le endulzan a uno el oído. Y todo lo que dicen es mentira, porque es lo mismo que le dicen a otras 5. Quieren todo fácil y rápido, pero a la hora de un compromiso, las agallas desaparecen. Y lo peor de todo es que a las mujeres les encanta este tipo de personaje que nunca se sabe en realidad quién es y qué tiene. Quién sabe qué tipo de enfermedades tiene.